It was a cold October night when Daniel, a long-haul truck driver, was making his way down a lonely stretch of highway in rural Texas. He had been driving for hours, and the only company he had was the distant howls of coyotes and the eerie glow of the moon. The road was empty, save for the occasional flickering streetlight, casting long, unnatural shadows across the asphalt. As he rounded a bend, his headlights illuminated a lone figure standing on the side of the road. A young woman wearing a white dress, her long dark hair hanging over her face. She raised her hand, signaling for a ride. Daniel hesitated. Picking up hitchhikers was something he rarely did, but something about her seemed off. Still, the thought of leaving someone stranded in the middle of nowhere didn't sit right with him. He pulled over, rolling down his window. "Where you headed?" he asked. The woman looked up slowly, revealing pale skin and deep, hollow eyes. "Home," she whispered. Without another word, she climbed into the passenger seat. Daniel noticed that she was ice cold, as if she had been standing in the freezing wind for hours. He tried to make conversation, but she remained silent, staring out the windshield. After a few miles, she finally spoke, giving him an address in a small town about 20 minutes away. When they arrived, Daniel turned to tell her they had reached her stop. But the seat was empty. His heart pounded. He swore she had been there just moments ago. Shaken, he stepped out of the truck and approached the house. An elderly woman answered the door, her eyes filled with sadness as soon as Daniel described what had happened. "You picked up my daughter," she said, her voice trembling. "She died on this road 10 years ago tonight." Daniel's blood ran cold. He turned back to his truck, expecting to wake up from a nightmare. But there, on the seat where she had been sitting, was something that sent a shiver down his spine. An old photograph, worn and faded, showing the same woman in the white dress, smiling. Some say her spirit still wanders that lonely road, forever searching